All right, ladies and gentlemen, uh, I do believe this is live. This is happening right now in China, Japan, and other areas, I think. Massive 7.9 earthquake. And they were just having their military thing today. All that stuff moving around might have triggered it. All that weight and everything across the fault lines might have triggered it. Holy cow. Well, they got cameras everywhere over there. I think they said it was a magnitude 7.9, and China was just starting to feel the effects of it. And I think it hit in Japan or somewhere. Well, they're having a lot of seismic activity over there. The Ring of Fire. Well, we got to watch out for tsunamis here then. Uh, and possibly rolling quakes in the United States. So be prepared. Wow, ain't that something though, huh? Wow. Well, just when you think things are going good for them, boom, this happens. It leveled everything that fast, folks. They were just enjoying a peaceful day out there, uh, doing their military exercises, and boom, 7.9 hits, and it's shaking everything up. Debbie said it's all them pigeons. They gone crazy. Wow. That fast. I think they said something about China. There's no volume, I don't think. I mean, this is live. It's just happening now. Wait, there may be it.
Of residents evacuated to emergency shelters. Local authorities immediately issued tsunami advisories, which fortunately were lifted later, but the tension remains high.
Whoa, look at that
Footage on
water.
NHK and Al Jazeera
Yeah,
showed residents
7.9 is
scrambling
a
to
big one.
safety as alarms sounded throughout coastal areas. Aftershocks continue to rattle Japan, and the effects have extended
Debbie, I
beyond
wonder
its
if them
borders.
moving all that
In neighboring
equipment
China,
today
several provinces reported
caused an
aftershocks
earthquake.
strong enough to be felt by residents. According to CNN International and CGTN, high-rise buildings in cities such as Shanghai and Hangzhou trembled, prompting many people to rush outside.
Debbie, them
Emergency
moving
lines in
all
both
that
countries
weight,
have been
showing their
overrun with
military
calls as
power,
citizens search for
could have
information and
literally
reassurance. The Japanese
caused
Meteorological Agency
this
has
earthquake.
confirmed that at least three major quakes occurred in quick
It is
succession,
all the
with
ring of
magnitudes
fire
ranging
over
between
there, little
6.7
lady.
and 7.4. These were
This is
followed by
horrible.
dozens of
We got to look out for
aftershocks,
rolling
some strong enough to cause
earthquakes over
additional
here now
structural
and
damage.
tsunamis,
BBC
whatever they
World
call
News reported collapsed buildings,
little
disrupting
lady,
subway
you
lines,
know it as
and
well as I
temporary
do. The
closures
power,
of airports
the
in the
weight that they
affected
were
regions.
rolling
Thousands of people have been advised
across
not
the
to
road
return
could
to
have
their
triggered
homes
this
until
earthquake.
safety checks are completed. Hospitals are now
What's
treating
up, William
injured
Walsh?
residents, while
Debbie, I don't
emergency
know if you
workers
met William
communicate
Walsh,
rubble
but
in
he's not
search of
related
those
to Joe
missing.
Walsh and me and
Reuters
bunch of
reports that
other rock
firefighters
dudes.
and
We're
rescue
just
teams
chilling.
are working around
He's
the clock,
probably related to
supported by
Ringo and all them
helicopters
stars.
scanning
We're
damaged
all are. I
neighborhoods.
think I am too.
Roads have been blocked by landslides in mountainous regions, complicating rescue
Debbie,
operations.
that's what
In
happened.
China, state media confirmed that
China,
aftershocks were widely felt in the
China did
eastern and
their
central provinces. CGTN
showing of
highlighted
power today.
that in
New for covert cameras this year is the Interceptor Pro. This camera is going to take 20 megapixel images. It's going to transmit 1080p video to the app. It's also going to come equipped with real-time imaging so you can capture a photo and see what's going on in your hunting spot.
the tremors have reignited concerns about cross-border seismic risks, as scientists warn of potential further activity. Powerful visuals from
All right, Debbie, you know it. Ask William Walsh. He'll tell you the truth. Moving that kind of power, that kind of weight, it would happen here in America if we roll our power down the streets of the city. It would cause probably small tremors and trigger possibly an earthquake. I didn't, God, I didn't want to tell you people this. I didn't want to shock you. Debbie's laughing at me. How come every woman in my life laughs at me? I don't know. I have no idea. One of these days I'm gonna find me a good woman that don't laugh at me with everything I say. I'm trying to save her life. I'm trying to save this country from an earthquake. If we roll down our military power across this great land, it could trigger massive earthquakes everywhere. Even in your little neck of the woods, Debbie Fox. South Carolina, North Carolina will be gone. Literally shake to death. I can't show you my kind of military problem or power because it causes earthquakes all over the world. This happens every time you ladies start shaking your booty all over. Earthquakes everywhere. Ground shake. Everyone's showing their military power now. All because probably a woman wanted to see how powerful China was. And they rolled everything out. Now look what you did, woman. You caused a 7.9 earthquake.
CNN and Sky News show long lines
This has
of
just
people
happened. It's live
wrapped in
right now.
blankets at emergency shelters, many carrying only small bags of essentials.
It's Mothra.
Families are
I wouldn't
waiting
doubt it.
anxiously
Look at
for
it.
updates, while volunteers and local authorities
Oh
distribute
my God, you hear it? The
water and
building
medical
is coming
supplies.
alive.
The Japanese Red Cross
You hear that noise it
also
made? That was
mobilized
twisted
with
steel.
doctors and nurses
That was
providing
steel
immediate
twisted.
care for those injured.
It made that noise.
Economic impact is already being felt.
God, what is it?
Stock markets
The
in Tokyo
building
reacted
is alive.
sharply, while production facilities in several
It's
industrial
Godzilla.
zones were forced to shut down
This
temporarily.
was all part of Trump's
According
plan.
to Bloomberg and Nikkei Asia, companies are assessing the situation.
Trump knew that kind of
Anticipation
power,
delays
moving it
threaten
all
supply
in
chains
one
both
time,
domestically
would
and
cause a
internationally.
quake.
Experts from the United States Geological Survey (USGS)
Didn't realize
and Japan's own
had the
seismic
big
research
of the
centers
following had
are warning
4,000
that additional
chat.
strong
I only
aftershocks
go in
remain
chats
possible
less
in
than
the
10
coming
people.
days. NHK
We're
has
a
been
very small
broadcasting
channel
safety
here,
instructions repeatedly,
Mr.
urging
Walsh.
citizens to stay away from damaged buildings, prepare
We like to
emergency
keep it
kits
slow.
and follow official
We like to keep
evacuation
it
orders. This crisis has reminded many of Japan's long history
real low and
with
tight.
devastating earthquakes. CNN International drew
This is
comparisons to
phenomenal. They
past
just had a
disasters,
big out. They just had a
noting the
big going
resilience
out
of the
there.
Japanese people and the
Big
preparedness
hoorah!
of local
This is
authorities.
horrible. 7.9.
Yet the ongoing tremors and the spread of aftershocks into China
I
have
don't know.
added an
Debbie's
extra
saying it
layer
could
of
be Mothra.
uncertainty
It
to
could
the
be
unfolding
Godzilla.
emergency. Right now,
It could
the
be
situation
Wang Dang,
remains
Sweet,
fluid.
and some
News
protector.
channels
It could be all
worldwide,
kinds of stuff.
including
It
BBC,
could be a
Al
mad
Jazeera, and
orangutan.
Reuters, continue to provide live updates. The international
It
community
could be
is
a
watching
giant
closely,
orangutan.
and governments in the region have offered support
Look
to
at that
Japan
thing.
and China requested. For now, millions are holding their breath. Right now, a powerful series of earthquakes has struck Japan, sending shockwaves of fear and chaos across the nation. According to breaking news from NHK World Japan, the tremors began early this morning, with the first major
You
quake
see them
registering
trees
a
shaking back
magnitude
and
of
forth.
7.2.
You
Residents
might
in
want to
Tokyo,
watch for
Osaka, and
those
surrounding
tsunamis.
prefectures
Yeah, that's what
reported
I'm telling
violent
everybody.
shaking that lasted for
I'm
nearly
getting a
4
load
minutes.
right now. I'm getting it.
Buildings swayed, alarms blared,
I'm
and millions
getting
of
some
people
data
rushed
coming
out
in,
into
some
the streets seeking
beeping going
safety.
on here.
The Japan Meteorological Agency confirmed that multiple aftershocks followed, ranging from magnitude 5.1 to 6.3. These aftershocks have been relentless, striking different regions throughout the day and making it extremely difficult for residents to return to their homes. Local authorities have already issued evacuation advisories for several coastal towns, and emergency shelters are being set up across the nation. CNN International reports that
Yeah, well, I
scenes of
think we
panic
might
were
have to
visible
make
at
sure we
Tokyo's
don't.
busiest train stations, where
Debbie, this
services
this
came
will
to a sudden
travel
halt
all around the
due
world.
to safety checks. Thousands
And
of
you're right.
commuters
We
were
got to look out
stranded
for
as
tsunamis
Shinkansen
and
bullet trains
actually
suspended
rolling
operations.
earthquakes.
Airports in Nagoya and
So
Osaka
keep an eye on it.
temporarily
Out
closed
there out west
runways
of
for inspection,
California,
adding to the
out
disruption
east,
of travel across the
uh,
region. The
even up north
devastation
here,
has not been limited to Japan
even
alone.
down south.
Tremors from the earthquakes were so powerful that aftershocks rippled across neighboring China. CCTV News reported
Yeah,
that
you're
parts of
right, Debbie.
eastern
Maybe we
China,
should keep an eye
including
out.
Shanghai, Hangzhou, and Nanjing, experienced significant shaking. Residents in high-rise buildings evacuated in fear, and videos shared on local platforms show lamps, windows, and furniture rattling violently.
I
Authorities in
think it was
China
probably more
have
than
issued precautionary
7.9.
warnings
They're saying it
and
was
are
a
closely monitoring
7.9.
the situation
It
as
just
more
hit.
aftershocks continue. According to BBC
And
News,
it's
at
horrible. They
least
were
1
having such
million
a
people
great day
in Japan
showing their
have
people
already
the
been
power of
advised
their
to evacuate.
supporting their
Schools
people
have
in the
been closed
military,
in affected
and
regions,
boom, all this
and
happened.
hospitals are on high alert
Oh, look at it.
as
The
the number
building's
of
coming down.
injured continues to rise. The Japanese Prime Minister has urged citizens to remain calm, listen to
We're
official
lucky they
advisories,
build
and
buildings
avoid unnecessary travel.
prepared
Power
for earthquakes.
outages have hit several prefectures, leaving tens of thousands without electricity, while fires broke out in some residential areas due to ruptured gas lines. Al Jazeera
Oh, that
reports
was a
that
jar.
emergency
That one
responders
charted
are
pretty
working
good.
around the clock, rescuing people
Oh, the
trapped in
skids
collapsed
moving back
buildings
and forth.
and transporting the injured to hospitals.
Yeah, that's coming
Helicopters
too, Debbie.
have been deployed
Yeah,
to survey the
you're
damage,
right.
while the military has been placed on standby
We
to
can have
assist
small
in
tremors
rescue
here.
operations if the
Something
situation
going.
worsens.
What the heck
The
is going?
scale of
Debbie.
destruction is still being assessed, and officials warn that the next 48 hours will be critical as aftershocks are expected to continue. In China, state media
Debbie.
has described the aftershocks
Holy
as the
crap.
strongest felt in years.
Oh, another
Families
one.
were seen
Another one.
gathering in open areas
It's
late at
NASA
night,
getting this.
too afraid to return to their homes. Authorities in Shanghai have conducted safety inspections on bridges,
Yeah, it was a
tunnels,
rolling.
and
It was an
metro
earthquake.
stations to ensure public
Come
safety.
rolling right through here.
Despite the chaos,
Jesus,
both
my
Japan
God.
and China are working swiftly to stabilize the situation and provide aid where it is most urgently needed. Sky News highlighted the resilience of Japan's earthquake-resistant infrastructure, noting that while there has been significant disruption, many
Same
modern
day.
buildings were able to withstand the shaking. However, older structures in rural areas suffered heavy damage. Videos shared by local broadcasters showed cracked roads, collapsed walls, and
Well, good God
landslides
Almighty!
triggered
I
by
hope
the
to God
quake's
that
mountain
everybody's okay
region.
over there.
The
Then
story is still developing, and international news agencies such as Reuters and Associated Press are providing constant updates as the situation unfolds. Experts have warned that seismic activity in the Pacific Ring of Fire remains highly unpredictable, and both Japan and China may face further tremors in the coming days. For now, millions are on edge as rescue teams, officials, and communities brace for what might come next. The world is watching as Japan and China navigate this frightening chapter, showing both the destructive power of nature and the determination of people to endure and survive. The tremors struck suddenly,
I don't
rattling
know,
buildings,
Debbie. It just
halting
went live. They
transportation,
said
and causing
7.9 just
widespread
hit
alarm
in
across the
Japan,
country.
and
Emergency
China was
sirens
getting
echoed through Tokyo,
just
Osaka,
getting
and
ready to
other
get
urban
hit by
centers
one.
as residents rushed to
And
safety,
China was like, "What are you
many
talking
fleeing into
about?"
the
Right?
streets
And
in the
Japan's like,
middle of the
"Oh,
night.
it's
According to reports from NHK News and
it's
Japan Times,
next thing you
the
know, they're all
earthquakes
in there.
began
I
with a
heard people
strong
screaming,
initial
"Oh my
shock,
God, oh
followed
my,
by multiple aftershocks that
oh
lasted
my
for
say,
hours.
Johnny," and
The shaking was felt not only in
easy.
Japan but also in neighboring
I don't
regions,
know what's going on.
sparking
It
concern
just hit
across Asia.
live.
The
They
Japan
just went live.
Meteorological
I don't. It
Agency
could be the
swiftly
Taliban.
issued warnings, urging
It
residents
could
to
be them
remain
old
vigilant
suckers out there,
as
the
aftershocks
Taliban.
remain a serious threat.
I don't think
Shortly
so. This
after the
just hit.
first tremors
Just said
in
this is
Japan,
live. Not even
neighboring
JLR is
China also
covering it.
began
JLR is on
reporting
another story.
aftershocks
This hit.
in several provinces.
This hit. JLR was
CCTV
on
News
something. I'm like, oh my
confirmed
God! I think
that
it's
communities in
7.9 earthquake.
eastern China
JLR was
felt
like,
the
oh my God!
ground
What are you
move,
talking about, Johnny?
with some buildings experiencing minor
I'm gonna cover
structural
it. He's like,
damage.
I'm already in. I'm in the middle of a
Residents
story. I'm like,
described scenes of fear
"Dude,
as people rushed out of their homes,
Johnny, did you see
afraid
him?
that stronger
Doug is
shocks might
back.
follow. The earthquakes
Yeah,
disrupted
not Doug.
transportation networks on both
Not
sides of
that
the
dang
East China
emu.
Sea.
And
Bullet
Doug.
trains in Japan were suspended, flights were
It's just
delayed,
too
and
much.
highways were temporarily closed due to safety
I
inspections.
can't deal with. There's only
In
so much I
China,
could deal with.
local trains were halted in affected provinces while
It's like
rescue
hearing
services
Godzilla's
were
on the
placed
East
on
Coast.
high alert. Japanese
Johnny,
Prime
what?
Minister
What's going
Fumio
on?
Kishida held an emergency
Godzilla's on the
defense
East
briefing,
Coast. Oh, that's it.
calling on
And
citizens
Doug
to stay
is back.
calm
Oh
and
my
follow
God,
official
Jesus
updates.
Christ!
Meanwhile, China's
Someone
authorities
save me.
also urged residents in impacted areas to stay
Just when
cautious,
you thought YouTube
especially
was
near
safe,
older buildings
well, all the
and
women
mountainous
love Doug.
regions where landslides could be triggered. News
All the
agencies,
women love Doug.
including Reuters, BBC World, and CNN
I remember just the
International,
other night.
are providing global coverage of the event, highlighting the magnitude of the disaster and its cross-border impact. Many experts are already
I'm telling
warning
you,
that
we're in deep
seismic
crap.
activity could
America's in deep
continue in the
crap. We're
coming
all
days,
in deep crap.
with aftershocks expected in both Japan and China. Hospitals in
We're all in
affected
deep
Japanese
crap.
cities reported an influx of injured residents, though the full extent of casualties remains unclear. Power outages affected thousands of homes, while water and gas supplies were
Oh
disrupted
my
in
God,
several
man. We got to
regions.
figure out what to do.
Emergency
How
shelters
do we
have been
do this? Can
opened
we
to
relieve the
accommodate
pressure?
those displaced,
I don't know.
offering
They've been
basic
fracking so
necessities
much. They
to
just didn't
families
want to
who
listen to
cannot
me.
return home. In China,
I told
several
them we got to
cities
cut
also
back on the
experienced
fracking for a
temporary
while. They're
blackouts,
like, you
with
can't tell
local
us what to
authorities
do. I said, you
working quickly
frack
to restore
and she's
services.
going to go.
The combination of
And they
fear,
didn't listen to me. I'm like, you
uncertainty,
ever see
and
Infernal?
ongoing tremors has left
1979, the
communities
movie. Oh, you
anxious,
know, trick us
and
no
many
more with that
families are
crazy
choosing
movie,
to
Mr.
remain
Kramer.
outside
I'm like,
despite
if
the
you
cold
start
night
fracking
air.
again, you're going to have this
International aid
problem.
organizations are monitoring the situation
And sure
closely,
crap, that's what
prepared to
happened.
provide
I think we're
support
seeing the effects of
Scientists
fracking.
are studying seismic data to better understand whether these earthquakes were part
This
of
is
a larger
exactly what I
tectonic
think we're
shift in the
seeing here.
region.
And
Both
that and
Japan
China
and China
moving that much
lie along the
weight
seismically
with
active
their
Ring of
military,
Fire,
all them
making
tanks
them
and everything,
vulnerable to frequent
probably caused
earthquakes.
it.
Right now, the world is watching as
It
two
probably
of
caused an
Asia's
earthquake.
largest nations respond to this.
Wayfair's Labor Day clearance is here. Save up to 70% off everything home with fast shipping on home buys in every.
Showing dramatic footage of shaking buildings, evacuations, and emergency operations. Authorities are urging people to remain
I
prepared,
can't watch no
as the
more of this.
possibility of further storm quakes cannot be
God,
ruled
this
out.
is too
The Japan
dramatic.
Meteorological
I
Agency
can't let you
quickly
people look
confirmed
at
the
this.
seismic activity and issued
God,
updates
look at
warning of possible aftershocks
these
throughout the
Chinese
day.
and
The
Japanese
initial
women all
earthquake,
scared,
measured at a strong magnitude,
probably scared they
caused
need some kind
widespread
of
shaking
masculine man
across
there.
multiple prefectures, disrupting train services, damaging roads, and knocking out power in several regions. Residents described terrifying moments as buildings swayed
Yeah, this
and
just
alarms
happened
echoed
today.
through major cities.
Just now.
In
I just
Osaka and Kyoto, local emergency teams rushed to
like this
assess
is
the damage,
unbelievable.
while Tokyo officials urged citizens to stay alert and prepare for further.
Nah, well, what can you do? There's nothing I can do. There's nothing Debbie can do. All right, I'm gonna end this thing. I'll be back. I think we might do maybe a fire tonight. I'm not sure. What do you dudes think? What's up, Deb? What's going on, Deb? How do you know Doug's back? Has he been trolling us? Probably. Did he kill Griff? Or was it Ernie that took everybody out? Or was it was it Doug? Yeah. Was it him that took everyone out? They're all missing anyway, so it could be. Could be. No, I seen a video I sent you. Nothing, you're just chilling. And those crack addict contraband. Also, who's smoking crack now? I don't know who's smoking crack. Hopefully not in my chat. You want to smoke your cannabis, that's okay, but crack, I don't do that. I can't allow it or anymore. I can't. Too many people were smoking their crack in my chat. No, you sent the video. What video? I didn't see it. What Doug are you talking about? You talking about the commercial, the emu, or are you talking about someone else? I don't know. Are they using magic and witchery and sorcery? Did they cause this earthquake? Was it them and their magic and earthquake? No, I seen a video. No, it wasn't. No thanks. Oh, that one dude. No thanks, Doug. Oh my God. They let him out of prison? My God, I can't believe that. And I think he had a Japanese tattoo of a koi fish. It explains everything. Big Trouble in Little China and Doug. And that makes sense. That whole thing makes sense. I'm not sure. I don't know if he was in prison or beating people up or whatever. I'm not sure. It's too crazy for me. It's just too much for me. It's just too Debbie, my apartment is creaking. No joke. I just heard it. We might have some. We got to keep an eye on things, folks. This is why you never get rid of FEMA or any of your scientists, right? The Earth's been. We've been telling the government, listen, things are changing. The Earth goes through a cycle, and a couple of them cycles were very bad. Do you understand, government? Sure, we understand. Like, do you understand that one of them cycles that the Earth went through was the Great Flood caused by a dramatic shift in the Earth? You know that, right? Like the Earth dramatically stopped spinning and then started again. And that's what caused the great massive wave of walls of water. You do understand that, government, right? They don't. They always say, "Oh, no, you don't. You don't tell us. We tell you." I am not seeing anything on earthquakes. You're first reporting it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just reporting it. It's from China and Japan. And I seen it. And I was like, I'm going to report this because it's 7.9. And they're also saying we might get tsunamis here and afterquakes all the way out here because it's the Ring of Fire. And we, Johnny Cash sang it best. And a lot of people don't know that the Ring of Fire was actually a herpes chain that went around the world. And he sang about it. He fell into a burning ring of fire. And it burned, and it burned his ring of fire. And he went down, down, down in the ring of fire. And that explains it. I don't know if I can say it anymore. Debbie knows, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, it probably hasn't even been shown yet. I mean, you got to have clearance to be getting this kind of information on YouTube. It directly came from Pentagon and everything. They're like, Kramer, check this out. I was like, what's going on? They're like, look at. I'm like, is that Japan and China? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, what the heck happened over there? They were just having a good time over there today and everything. I don't know, but they're saying it's like an 8.1, maybe a 7.9. And I was like, well, good God, what are we going to? Well, probably earthquakes here. No, I just had one here. I just had a small rolling earthquake here, all the way up Upper Peninsula, Indiana. Yeah, it'll probably be happening here soon again. Probably aftershocks, rolling quakes they call them. Ooh, did you hear that? I felt something. I'm not seeing anything on this earthquake. That was horrible. Didn't you see my camera shaking all over? Walsh? Debbie was there. She's a witness to it. It was unreal. I heard a bunch of shaking. I couldn't hold on myself. About shook me off my couch. Yeah, what can you do? Not much. I think I had my camera on my stabilizer, shock stabilizer. I am dreaming. No, you're not dreaming. You're alive, dude. We're here. This is right now. Van Halen sang about it. Right now. Ow! A 7.9 earthquake. Right now. Oh, right now. What are you waiting for? Wow! Okay. I'm going to end this video and then we're going to come back. I'll get set up. Well, maybe I'm not. Well, Debbie, what's up tonight? Oh no, tsunami's coming. Is that what it said, Debbie? A tsunami? I think that's what they said. Not yet. I imagine so. All right. You want me? What are you doing tonight? What do you want to do? You want to do? You want to do a fire and chill for a while, or what time is it? It's midnight, right? Yeah, I'm gonna shut down. I'll be right back. We'll get the fire going. We'll have a fire going, right? Because I want to have a fire going, warm it up in here in case that quake hits, in case we get another earthquake in there. Well, you don't have to show up tonight, Debbie, if you're busy or anything. I was gonna have another fire, maybe not. I mean, we all both were up early. We had a busy day. I just don't want another earthquake to come through here and me not have any warmth in here or anything. What the hell? That was a small. That was just a little tremor. I think that was an aftershock. All right, I'm gonna end this. I'll be back.